Hi, Mike Brookfield here. How's it going? Fun one today. Eric Clapton, 1991, I think. His band was like a backing band for George Harrison, wasn't it? When he went to Japan, they did a tour. Devil's Radio. I kind of came across this because Clapton's been putting up his people, his social media people put up a lot of videos, don't they? A few a week of him, in different stages of his career. And this one just popped up, and I thought, hey, that's a great one to do this week on the YouTube channel. And what's really great about it is it's a super cool song that I'd forgotten all about. Devil's Radio. It's from the Cloud 9 album, isn't it? The album George Harrison did in the late 80s or whatever, when we was fab on it and all of those kind of things. But this is a great tune. It's a super song. I might go through it on my Friday Patreon, the actual song and the chords, because some nice changes in it. Today I'm going to go through the solo. And the solo's just really, really short and concise. It just makes a great lesson. One thing you have to kind of bear in mind when you're learning solos note for note is that, the shorter and the more dense the information in the short amount of time, the better it is. Sometimes you just don't get that much out of learning a long, drawn-out solo. It's just having something which is quite short, and then you can practice a lot over and over again, and get the most out of it. This is quite a cool song because there's some really nice things in it. So there's footage on YouTube, which I got it off, so you can go and watch that. There's another piece of footage where Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers are his backing band, and for some reason I've completely forgotten his name. The guitar player in Tom Petty is going to come to me in a second, and everyone's going to throw it in the comments now. But he plays a great solo as well. The footage isn't great though, so I was going to transcribe them and do a comparison. But it didn't seem like the audio wasn't great on that one. So I'll just roll with the Clapton one, and the Clapton one is full of great stuff. My brain's gone dead. The Dirty Knobs. I don't know why my brain does that. Anyway, that's just what happens. Here we go. Let's have a look at it. We've got the. I'm gonna play it at about. Let's just practice it. I'll work it out about 85%, and then we'll work it up to full speed. So the first lick. So he starts with a couple of soaring things. So when you bend in the 14 there, you have to give it a good push, because when you're bending on the first string, so it's typical Clapton soaring. Getting right up to that major third, isn't he? And then this typical. So far. So really nice. That's the first line of the tab there. And then we've got this nice little busier lick. So the first part. And then. So if I play it, let's play up to there. Let's go back to the beginning. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so. And then. So it's kind of like. It's great because there's a theme he starts with and he brings it back a few bars later. Good compositional technique, you could say. And then there's a little... And then you go back into like the chorus if you like. So there's a nice little... A lot of it is played on the beat in this solo. There's a lot of phrases where it's kind of, you know, very much on the beat. So that last phrase one more time. Now I'm going to go over this solo from the beginning. 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's take it up, will we? Let's play it at 100% just for a bit of fun. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. One more time. 2, 3, 4. And it's just such a great fun until you actually play along with the song. I think it's just such a fun song to play along with, isn't it? The George Harrison, you know, just had this knack of, and the Beatles in general, you had the knack of writing kind of songs that had a bit of cheeky funness to them, but they didn't feel kind of too novelty and cheesy or anything. They had kind of elements of fun in it. Like this song is all about like the gossip, isn't it? But you know, it feels good to play. It feels like rock and roll. It's a really nice kind of balance of that. You know, fun playing and lyrical content and interesting chord progressions. So I'll talk about the song a little bit on Patreon on Friday. Feel free to go to Patreon and download a free tab of this. That's all I've got to say about this one. Really good, fun, short one this week. Let's face it, how many people get through these videos that I put up weekly and actually learn the solos? They're too long probably for people. The odds on you getting through them and smashing them, you know, the odds are against you. But this one's doable now. It's short. You know, you can get through it in a day or two and then just repeat it. And so have fun, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Please subscribe, say hello, all that kind of stuff. YouTube and Patreon is very slow these days. There's so much competition out there. If you want to see me continue, please consider supporting the channel. Keep it burning.